God.
Oh! Whoa! That'll wake you up in the morning, baby. Guys, I can tell you right now.
Guys are so nuts.
Testing. Can everyone hear me?
Hail.
Carly, let me know in the chat if you can hear me.
Doesn't look like it may not be on the ground right now. So
Nuggies.
Dick Worsham.
That's right, Logan.
Dude, I can't. I just
Fantastic.
can't with that name.
All right, Brady's taking over. You got double. Check this out, guys. Double stream. We're streaming the stream.
How are you doing tonight, Phoenix of the Gods?
Oh my! Not what I was saying.
All right. Hello, Nikki. We will begin here shortly, guys. Just finishing setting up one or two more things. A little sick today, so more.
There's your Vince.
Ignore my
Storm.
coughing. Oh gosh.
Vince. Storm. Vince. I don't know, guys. Vince, this is pretty good. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. You want to see Vince? Storm.
Oh, me too, Logan. Me too.
Vince, this is cool.
All right, we're going to start here in just a bit. We currently
The
have
area of
0
greatest
tornado
concern
warnings,
that I
everyone.
have
0 tornado warnings.
Is right just to the south of downtown Westerville. That's moving over top of you guys right now as we speak. This is if we get really granular. I was looking at a house here yesterday to buy. So this is an area that is close to home for me. I have family that lives here. I have family that lives out in New Albany. I have friends that live all over this place. So that's, I guess. And now, your local on the Meower. Boat Guy. Phil, you're behind Boat Guy. He's going to get you through this. People in the chat are loving Boat Guy. Jess, Ginger Ninja, the return of the boat. Andrew Johnson, you can always trust the guy with the boat. I'm telling you, this guy, Eric Gray, that guy is going fishing no matter what.
Oh my. All right, guys. 1 second. This video always cracks me up. Unbelievable.
And now, your local on the Meower.
Dan, describe to people what we're doing right now. We are
Building
at
the
an
hype,
ice
people.
dump,
We're building the hype.
Which is called Twice the Ice.
I also
Dan,
scramble
what are
to
we
get
doing right
things
now
set
at
up.
this ice dump? I'm ordering ice. He's ordering ice from this abandoned building, which is somehow going to
If
give
you are
us
watching
ice.
on Twitter, go ahead and head on over to
How do we get
YouTube.
this thing out? All right, people, the ice
And you
is
can
coming out.
hop in the chat.
Whoa!
Doing my last checks here. Uh-oh.
Terrible situation right now for the eastern suburbs of Huntsville. We have a confirmed tornado on the ground. This is a particularly dangerous situation. And now, your local on the Meower. Clearly, a large and destructive tornado is on the ground. This is moving through the city of Natchez.
We're going to get this show on the road here.
Right now. This is as real as it gets. There could be 3 tornadoes back to back to back here. Right, let me circle one. There's one just
all right, let's do this, people.
There's another one.
Welcome everyone to this to November's version of Outbreak, guys. Actually, it's not even November yet. It's October. That's how sick I am. That's how rattled my mind is right now. I have no idea where I am, no idea what I'm doing. But you know what? We are doing Outbreak today because we've got a severe weather outbreak on our hands in the plains in late October. We also have a tropical system. But we're talking severe weather today. Let's do this. Let's get right into the Outbreak show.
Welcome to Outbreak, a new live stream format brought to you by the Stormfront Freaks podcast, hosted by me, meteorologist Brady Harris, also known as Stormcat 5. We'll go live on days of extreme weather with the goal of keeping you safe, informed, and entertained. The only question that remains is, are you ready for the outbreak? The outbreak starts now.
The outbreak does, in fact, start now, guys. I am meteorologist Stormcat 5, and I'm going to be your host today for Outbreak. I'm going to take you on a journey today through this severe weather as it happens. I'm going to try to stay on as long as I can. I'm not feeling great right now, so I was probably going to stream for a couple of hours as we get through this peak tornado time. I've adjusted the layout of our graphics a little bit. So if you joined us on the last Outbreak, you'll notice that things are a little bit different. I wanted to try to, make the screen as big as possible, get you guys to be able to see the radar as much as possible. And I wanted to first show everyone the radar, to just show what we got out currently. We have no tornado warnings right now at this point. We are looking, guys, right now at this line of storms that extends all the way from Topeka, Kansas, through Wichita. It's actually moving through Wichita right now as we speak. And then further south in Oklahoma, there is another line of storms that's all a part of this cold front / dry line combination that's moving through Oklahoma and Kansas. Now, right now, we've got Vince Welty right here on this storm. He is in Oklahoma. He is near Hennessy, Oklahoma. He is, and we're going to have him periodically. We're going to pull his feed up periodically throughout the stream so you guys can see what is actually going on the ground. We're going to look at web cameras. We're going to look at everything in between to try and give you guys a visual. But this is what the radar looks like currently. We've got a lot of storm chasers out that have activated today. I know Reed Timmer's out. I know Jordan Hall is out. I know Vince Welty's out. I know Connor Croft is out. All the usual suspects are out there today chasing. As you know, we normally hit this kind of second birth in that's not the right word. we always hit a secondary peak in the tornado season in the fall as these trops move through, and sadly, instead of making things warmer, they make things colder for a lot of people, which is why I despise the fall in every respect of the word. Now, I do just want to bring up, just to show you guys, okay, what are the active tornado watches, because we don't have any active tornado warnings just yet, excuse me. But we have 2 active tornado watches. The most recent one was this one, and it was issued until let's see, I actually forget. This one is issued till 10 p.m. Central Time. It includes the cities of Kansas City, Ottawa, is that Coffeeville? Man, I tell you what, I would not want to live in Coffeeville. I do not like coffee at all. Maryville, St. Joseph. This even goes into the far western portions of Missouri, even far northwest Missouri. But Topeka, Kansas City, those are probably the two biggest cities in this tornado watch. We've got a couple of tornadoes likely, it actually says. A few tornadoes are likely. Isolated hail up to ping pong ball sized hail. So that's some big hail. Scattered wind gusts to 80 miles an hour. I'll crouch down and let you see that. And guys, first of all, I just want to welcome everyone in the chat, everyone that's joining the stream. Every single one of you people are amazing. Make sure before you leave, first of all, if you're on Twitter, go over to YouTube. Look at my profile. Go over to YouTube. Come watch it on YouTube because that helps you have a better experience. You'll be able to hop in the chat, but to chat with all of these lovely people. And also, just YouTube's just generally a better experience than on Twitter. If you want to stay on Twitter, that's fine. I love Twitter as well. So either one works. But thank you for everyone for joining in the chat. Make sure if you are on YouTube, you like the video, you subscribe to that channel, mash it, as I always like to say. That helps us out tremendously here at the Stormfront Freaks as we watch this unfold. So let me know in the chat where you're typing in from. I'd love to hear from you. Guys, we've got one of the best chats on stream. Okay, we've got some unbelievable people here. I know a lot of you guys are over from Vince Welty's stream, so you'll be bouncing back and forth. So that is the excuse me. We got someone from Carly's from Manchester. Yeah, I knew that. We got someone from we got Harley in the chat as well. Caitlin, nice. So that was our first tornado watch. This was actually a tornado watch issued earlier in the day today. This was our first tornado watch that was issued. This is for southern Kansas and northern Oklahoma, north central Oklahoma. This does include the cities of Oklahoma City, Stillwater, Wichita. Those are probably the three biggest cities in this watch. Woodward, Enid, Weatherford are all in this tornado watch as well. Once again, a few tornadoes likely with scattered hail up to tennis ball size, guys. So we had ping pong, which is about this big. Tennis ball is like this big. Tell you what, between ping pong and tennis ball, I don't think I want either one of those hitting my car. I have enough problems with driving anyway, as you guys know from my Outbreak streams. So these are our two tornado watches right now. They basically cover all up and down this line of storms that we have right now. Now, why did we go live, right? Because, there's no tornado warnings. So what's the reason why we went live? I will show you why we did. It's because we've got this enhanced risk of severe storms. And this is, this is not necessarily unheard of for this time of year, but it is the biggest risk we've seen in a long time. If I go back to this Twitter account, this is NWS Tornado. Guys, before this tornado watch was issued today, the last time we have a tornado warning, check that date out. Here, I'll circle it right on stream. Right here, October 19th. That was the last time that we had a tornado warning. And so it's been, we've been over 10 days now since we've gotten our last tornado warning. So it's been a bit since we've seen any severe weather across the country. And those tornado warnings that we saw were generally related to the hurricane. So that was Hurricane Milton. So that is an interesting thing to note. But this is why we're doing the risk today, because check it out, guys. We've got an enhanced risk today across portions of Kansas. And if we click into this, right, this kind of shows you a better in-depth look. These are kind of the cities that are greatest at risk right now. Kansas City, Topeka, Wichita, even Oklahoma City in the latest update. That was one of the big things that the National Weather Service did, was they pushed excuse me, and I may lose my voice too, guys. I'm struggling right now, but they pushed the enhanced risk all the way down to Oklahoma City. So that was one of the things that they did in the latest update here by the National Weather Service or the Storm Prediction Center, and that's really why we're live today. And this is 10%, guys. When you see this yellow, that yellow with that drawing through it, that's essentially basically saying, okay, within any, pick a point in this circle, within 25 miles of that point, there's about a 10 to 14% chance of seeing a tornado, and a significant one. That's what that the hatched area, that little those lines through that means there's a 10% probability of seeing a strong tornado. That's EF2 plus that we're talking about. So that's really why we're live today, because this significant tornado risk. Now, the interesting thing is, I'll be curious to see how this verifies, but we had some storms that fired a little bit early today. And if we take a look at the radar, I'll show you what I mean here. But we had storms kind of fired up here in the northern portions of this advisory a little bit earlier than expected. If we go back and let's just look at the last 100 frames here, because this is going to be interesting. This may actually affect our severe weather threat up here, because check this out, guys. So let's start back at the beginning of the frame here. So this was starting at about 2 p.m. today. See these storms roll through Topeka earlier? That actually that's probably going to help to stabilize things up in. So we're still going to see that line of storms, but see how it's a very distinct line, and there's really not many isolated storms here. That's probably going to keep the tornado threat lower the further north you go. So I actually think the further south you go today, say. Sorry guys, I'm gonna be chugging water today, because if you can't tell, I got a little bit of a big time cold, but that's all right. But the further south you go generally today, the greater the tornado risk is going to be. Now, there's still a tornado watch up here, so the tornado risk is not non-zero, but it's going to be more of a linear threat as this kind of cold front continues to push off to the east, like it has been doing over the last couple of hours. So, we got Dan in here. Dan says, can you send... Oh, Dan. Where's Dan? Oh, Dan's here. Okay, let's bring in Dan. Dan, I'm going to bring you in real quick. And let me just change this. So these are the new graphics that we got. Just kind of... I wanted to simplify things a little bit so that we didn't have so many moving parts as I run this all by myself. So let's go ahead and bring Dan in. Dan. Ooh, that's too small. All right, we got to adjust that. Let's do this. Dan, first of all, everyone wants to know, how are you doing today?
I'm hanging in there. How are you?
Oh.
I understand you've got a cold.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's been up and down. But we're powering through it here. Dan, it seems like you have sort of a dog whistle in the background of your mic. I don't know if anyone else hears that.
I'll try to fix that.
Okay. All right, there we go. Now we've got the layout. Good for Dan. So we got Dan in the bottom right. We've also got Vince as well, looks like he's got a pretty good shelf cloud here that Vince is checking out. So we'll kind of pull that up periodically. Actually, let's pull it up now, because that is a beautiful shelf cloud here that Vince is showing, and still looks pretty high base though. That is the interesting thing. It does not look like this storm has really gotten attached to those crazy conditions. So let's go ahead and just turn on his audio for a second, check in. Dan, could you let me know if you can hear the audio for Vince?
Yeah, I can hear it. Does my sound better?
Oh yeah, there we go. You sound way better. Okay, you can hear his audio.
Yeah, that's farther south. That's okay. I mean,
and as you can see, guys, we are down to only 2 severe thunderstorm warnings right now. And Vince is on one of them right now. I think he's starting to drive south towards our Kingfisher storm. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But for now, Vince is sliding to the south, trying to get out in front of this line. But that is a pretty... That is a pretty cool view there of this particular storm. Turn Vince back down. We'll go back here. We're also tracking these cameras right now that we have. Looks like the one in Kansas City maybe needs to be refreshed. Let me refresh that real quick. Let's reset it. Okay, here we go. These are our train cams, guys. These are on train tracks throughout the United States. We've got one in Oklahoma City, which it still looks like it's a pretty good day in Oklahoma City. Doesn't look too bad. That's probably going to change later on tonight. Wichita, Kansas. They're going there. It looks like they're experiencing some pretty strong storms right now, so that's no surprise to see there some dark skies in their camera. Kansas City.
A new severe thunderstorm warning.
We got a new severe thunderstorm warning as well. And those were our in-house Stormcat 5 graphics here that we've got displaying, and I don't know why I didn't hear those in my ear. That's weird. Dan, everyone wants to know, how are you doing today, my friend?
I'm hanging in there. I was sick about a week and a half ago, so I know what you're going through.
Oh no, I think Reed called it the fall plague. Is that a good way to describe what you had?
I don't think mine was as bad. I was feeling it for a couple of days, and then it took me about a week to get everything out of my head.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going around right now, Dan. But what do you think of this severe weather threat so far? Have you had a chance to look at anything so far today?
Yeah, I think it's going to be primarily a late and overnight event, but it could ramp up later.
Good. I guess that's good for me, right? I'm gonna try to stay live as long as I can today, guys. We got Sawed Off as well. Check it in. Sawed Off 2. Oh, it's Teresa. Is that supposed to stand for a sawed off shotgun? If so, that's pretty badass to have that as your username. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry to hear that, Michael. Michael's daughter is sick as well. Gosh, it's going around. We just got to avoid. We got to avoid the as Reed says. We got to avoid the plague here. I will say, guys, check this out. We're starting to see some indications of some of these storms trying to rotate. This storm in Hennessy that Vince was on, right in there. Watch it start to try to build a little bit of it's trying to build a little bit of a mesocyclone, but it's really struggling to do so. Probably because of that convection to the south. It's just not isolated enough, unfortunately. But I mean, I think at this point, guys, our main area that we're going to need to watch is northern Oklahoma, southern Kansas, because those are the two areas right now and really, I mean, Wichita. This line of storms is moving through you guys right now, so your risk is probably going to be diminished here.
Has been issued.
Did you hear that warning, Dan?
Yeah, we've got it.
Okay, cool. Gosh, everything's working today. It's a miracle. I haven't done this. I haven't been, and I took my setup back home today. But I haven't been able to be in these graphics for a long time. So I want to make sure everything's working. So that was a new severe thunderstorm warning. And that was for this storm here in Ponca City. Dan, did you think about chasing today at all?
I thought about it, but I had things that kept me in Dallas today, and so it just didn't work out.
Oh yeah. You got an event tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think you made the right call. Dan was on it earlier today. He was like, it looks like a QLCS event. And so far, Dan, you've been right. All of this stuff, which we thought there was a chance it was going to be discrete, it's all just a line of storms now that we're watching, and that thankfully has kept the tornado threat down so far. I actually don't think we've had a tornado warning that's happened yet so far today. Actually, there may have been. I think there was one or two earlier, but we don't have any active right now. We only have 4 severe thunderstorm warnings, 0 tornado warnings, so that's a good sign. If hopefully, I think that'll probably change here in the next hour. But for now, things don't look too terrible. And I think there was actually just a new discussion that was out. So let's take a look at this. Let's go back to our base view here. Dan, do you like the new graphics? Do you like the kind of simplification of everything?
I think it looks really good. And I also really think that everyone in the chat should just spam Stormcat emojis, because Brady,
no way,
while he's sick, is on the air.
I think, Dan, I think we should spam Agent Dan emojis. That's what I think, because Dan's here, and Dan was sick a week ago, and yet he's here. So, I mean, come on.
I think Stormcat wins. Stormcat emojis all around.
No shot. Oh, well, Dan, it's always great having you on. I know everyone loves having Dan on. Dan is the freaking man. Okay, so here's the severe wind threat. This is a mesoscale discussion, basically talking about we're gonna have an increasing tornado threat later this evening. It looks like right in there. See that? And then the severe wind threat is spreading east. So I think they're basically just saying, hey, we can take a look at the text and see what they're actually saying rather than me putting words in their mouth. Carly's been a member for 4 months, guys. That is amazing. Let's go, team. Let's go, team. Everyone in the chat, give it up for Carly. Who's been a member for 4 months. If you do want to become a member and become a part of this Stormfront Freaks Stormcat 5 family, hit that join button because you get emotes and you get exclusive videos, you get exclusive perks, everything. All of your dreams will come true if you become a Stormcat member by hitting that join button. And it's only $3 a month, guys. So it's pretty awesome. It's pretty low. You know, that's like less than a cup of coffee. And I mean, with these inflation prices, I mean, Starbucks is talking about $10, $5, $6, $7, $8 for coffee. And that's daily. We're only charging $3 a month. We haven't increased our prices with inflation at all. We've actually decreased our prices with inflation. So that's called a value right there. All right, I'll stop selling. And we'll talk about let's talk about this mesoscale discussion here, because this is basically saying, okay, the wind threat's going to continue. And also, the tornado threat is going to increase. And they're saying that they're going to probably issue in the next hour another watch downstream. And that is for the area that's circled right here. So that is what this is saying. So Tulsa, Stillwater. I know Stillwater, you're in the first watch. Norman is also in this as well. They're probably going to issue another watch, and it's probably going to basically fill in this area right here. That would be what I would expect for them to basically continue and put another watch downstream as this line pushes off to the east, which to me says that they think that this is basically going to continue for the next couple of hours, and the tornado threat's really going to start ramping up here as we go throughout the evening. And I will I will try to stay as live as long as I can for that. I'll probably, if it's 9 or after, I may need to get off and go rest. But hopefully this event will not materialize like we think it possibly could. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get some water. Dan, tell a joke.
So as we know, I'm not good at jokes, but I just want to once again say Brady is doing a great job.
Dan, I haven't even started yet, my friend. Oh, goodness. Well, let's go back to Vince. Vince has got a really cool view. Okay, so wow, look at that. It's a little deceiving there from the right side. You'd think like this right here is some sort of NATO, but nope. That's just. I will say something I'm noticing is the cloud base. Look in the left part of that view. The cloud base looks like it's starting to get a little lower here, which means that these storms are starting to become surface based, which means our tornado threat's going to continue to increase for the next couple of hours. Samuel, hey, Stormfront Freaks, next November, it is my birthday. I'm happy birthday on the date of Tuesday, November 5th, as I am 26 years old. Whoa! Guys, everyone wish Samuel a happy early birthday in the chat. Samuel Wilkinson has been a longtime member here longtime viewer here at the Stormfront Freaks account. So Samuel, thank you, my friend, and happy birthday. Everyone give a lot of love to Samuel in the chat. Wow, you turn 26 on election day. That's a fun birthday. Happy early birthday. Yeah. You've got a birthday the same day as Election Day. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, happy early birthday.
Look at that. Guys, if you get
And
Dan to
Carly's
wish you
son.
happy... I mean, yeah.
Carly's son
incredible.
will be 16 on the 5th.
Are you kidding me? Wow. Same birthday. That's pretty cool. Samuel for president? I agree. We should vote Samuel. It's not too late. It really isn't. Whoa. I don't know what I just did there. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look back at our radar here. Let's check out what we got cooking. So I think, looking at this storm, we've got... I think our tail end Charlie here is actually probably going to be our best storm right now. We only have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings right now. One right here for Ponca City, and that's for winds of 60 miles an hour and only quarter size hail, so not too bad. This storm down here, this is our isolated storm that I'm a little bit more concerned about. This is just to the west of El Reno, and this is sliding off to the north, as you can see with that warning. This is our other severe thunderstorm warning right now. Only winds of 60 miles an hour at this particular moment, but it is isolated, and it is in an environment where this environment's only going to get worse as we go throughout the next hour or two, and our conditions are going to increase, especially as this storm pushes off to the north and east.
Hey, Brady, have you seen the temperatures behind the line? They're 50s and 60s and then 80s out in front of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that. I wish there was... Is there a temperature map somewhere that shows those colors? There's got to be, right?
So I'm looking at GR Earth.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
yeah,
it's
look at
64 in Alva, and then out in Ponca City, it's about 80.
All right, let's take a look at that. So, let's turn on our temperatures here. So what I'm showing...
Thunderstorm warning has been issued.
And they just issued a new severe thunderstorm, it looks like, for this storm up here near Arkansas City, which Arkansas City is not in Arkansas. That city is in southern Kansas. So if you do live in Arkansas City and you're in Kansas, that is a very confusing town.
Well, you know how they simplified that? They pronounce it Arkansas City.
Oh, okay. That actually makes it so much better. Oh, man. I have too much fun with this, Dan. All right, let's turn on... Oh, my God. I'm turning on the... METAR, right, Dan?
Yes.
Yes. That was like a very evil yes, Dan.
I try.
Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, so here's what Stan's talking about, guys. So if you can see here at the center part of the screen, we've got 81 right here. So we got 81 right here. We're literally right as that convection is kind of pulling over, and then just off. I mean, literally just about like a mile away, 64. So we've got 81 and 64. This is a pretty strong cold front here, guys. I know that's also just had some rain move through. But this cold front is strong, and it's packing a punch, and that's really our main driver. We also have a dry line as well, if we take a look at the dew points. And I actually think we can put on our meso-analysis as well, which will be able to help us look at... Yeah, so here's our temperatures right now. These are our 2-meter temperatures. So you can see, here's this cold front. This is a good visual. Ooh. We'll take those two balls off the screen. We got Mama G in here as well. Oh, Michael, new member. Thank you, Michael, for becoming a new YouTube member. Enjoy those emotes that you're now going to be able to use. So thank you for becoming a member there, Michael. Guys, if you are watching us on Twitter, head on over to YouTube. It's a better experience. You become a member. You can use emotes, etc. Oh, he renewed his membership. Fantastic. Well, Michael, thank you for renewing your membership. But guys, here's that cold front, right? You can see it very clearly, right? I mean, here's kind of the front here, and then there's also a dry line. If we show you let's take a look at the dew points. Yeah, right there. Here's that dry line, and a dry line is basically just a difference between. It's right in here. If I just would draw it, it's right in here actually. Right in that green. That's where your dry line is, and that is along with a cold front. That's another initiator for storms. Oh, confused nuggets here just lurking. Oh my goodness. We've got the usuals here, people, but that's our dry line right now. And so that dry line is actually going to, as it continues to push off to the west, is also going to be a catalyst for storm initiation. If this dry line can catch up too with these storms, I think, and this is probably delayed actually, these measurements, so it's probably on these storms right now. That is also going to help enhance these as they push off to the east. That's pretty cool, Dan. Great call on that. Where did my warnings go though? They just disappeared.
Yeah, I was having some problems with the warning server earlier.
Here we go. They're back. Okay. And they're back. All right. Everybody wants to rule the world. I would love to rule the world, Carly. That would be fantastic. Let's take a look at some traffic cameras. I'm pretty sure Oklahoma has some pretty good traffic cameras, don't they? Oh my God.
Better than Texas.
Wait, are Texas's traffic cameras bad?
Yeah, they're like still pictures, I think, or they're goofy.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I do remember that, Dan. Oh yeah, I think Kansas had incredible cameras. So the storm that I'm most concerned about right now, guys, is this one right here. It's just off to the east of El Reno. That's the one I'm most concerned about at this point. It's starting to get a little bit of see that in the last frame. It's starting to get a little bit of a hook right there, right near Bridgeport. It's definitely not producing anything yet, but there is a hook on that thing, and that has me a little bit concerned. Yeah, right in there, guys, is where I'm starting to see some signs of rotation. We don't like to see that. Do not like to see signs of rotation, because that could be the beginning of something pretty bad here. The rest of this stuff, guys, check this out. This is in northern Oklahoma near Tonkawa. These are all just straight line winds. So these winds, and this is what caused this warning here. These are just pushing this way. So nothing too concerning yet. Looking further north on the line, the new warning that was just issued near Arkansas City. Arkansas City, Kansas. Little bit of rotation right in there. Nothing I'm too concerned about just yet, though. Yeah, there's definitely a bow. It's definitely bowing. It's being pushed by the winds behind it, and then you got winds out here that are starting to wrap around a little bit that way. So that could spin something up for sure. Gosh, look at you guys in the chat with all the warnings, all the descriptions. You guys are on it. They're on it today. Nikki's on it. Carly's on it. Mama G's on it. Caitlin's on it. We got everyone's on it today. Tell you what. Ooh, damn. Look at that view from Vince there. Let's check back in on that. Wow. Uh-oh. Right as I said that, the feed froze. Oh, no. All right, we'll go back when the feed doesn't freeze anymore. I'm going to see if I can find any traffic cameras here. The lovely Department of Oklahoma Transportation website.
Yeah, it looks like there's a huge gap between Oklahoma City and the Sayre area.
It is. Yeah, looks like they've got. Ooh, check that out though, Dan. This picture was last issued at 6 p.m. and it's just of a green road. It looks like. That doesn't help us out at all. Oh, that's actually a really cool view. Check that out. Let me pull this. Look at that. See that? That is your thunder. That is a storm. That is a thunderhead in the distance right here. This is looking north. This is near Oklahoma City. That's a beautiful shot there of a really tall thunderstorm that is to the north of Oklahoma City, which I think, if I'd pull up that is this storm up here, right up here in Ponca City, because the camera's down here and it's looking up this way. So that is a really tall storm. Let's see how tall this thing is. Echo tops. Echo tops. This is like echo. This is used to. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh gosh. So this is 44,000 feet that this storm is. That the storm we're looking at. That's how tall it is. So that's pretty cool. We're looking at a 34,000 foot tall storm, or 44, guys. That's huge.
Yeah, that's a great shot, Brady.
Oh, thanks, Dan. Looks like we got some rush hour traffic too. People coming home from work. Hopefully, everyone's able to get home before these storms roll through. I think we're going to be looking at Oklahoma City's is probably going to be, their threat's going to be a little bit later tonight as these storms push their way. Michael says he's glad that he does not live in Tornado Alley. You know, part of me is glad that I don't. Part of me is glad that I do. I'll stay up in the mountains. Yeah, I like that. Although the mountains can get, they've got their own problems with mountain lions and more mountain lions, and bears. A lot of bears up in mountains, right, Dan?
Yep, bears and storm cats.
I do. Farmer's wife, I do. I need chicken soup. I need a hot toddy, and I need a blankie. That is right. I very much do. I may not order nuggies tonight. I may be ordering soup tonight. Maybe a nuggie soup. I don't know if they make that, but. All right, we'll check back in with these cameras. Let's see if we can find another shot here. Maybe this one looks west. Oh, this one does look west. All right, this is looking west in Oklahoma City right now. Looks like you can see some darkness in the bottom right corner of the screen. Looks like these storms are starting to move in. And I'm actually going to make the window like that. There we go. So it looks like these storms are starting to move into the Oklahoma City area. But a little bit of traffic there. Dan, do you guys have much traffic in Dallas?
No, it's like country dirt roads down here. Not a lot.
Oh, seriously? There you go. Does Dallas? I guess Dallas, like greater Dallas, Fort Worth area, they've got to have bad traffic, right?
Yeah, we have our traffic issues.
I hate traffic. I really do. Here in Columbus, we literally just have like the worst traffic I ever will have is like 30 minutes, like max, which is so nice.
Yeah, it can take you a couple hours to get from Dallas to Fort Worth.
Oh, seriously? Oh my!
In rush hour, yeah.
I've never fully understood the whole like Dallas Fort Worth. They just decided to name two cities one.
Yeah, it's an massive area of urban.
All right, so I'm looking at these cameras, seeing if I can find any that show us a good view. Not yet. Looks like other than this one, which is a beautiful view of the towering Thunderhead. Looks like we might even have a little bit of an overshooting top here. Maybe. It doesn't look as defined though as I am used to seeing. This looks. Serena always likes to say cauliflower. All right, we'll keep an eye on the cameras. For now, guys, we still don't have any tornado warnings. We have 3, count them, 3 severe thunderstorm warnings. And we've got some more discrete stuff kind of building to the south. So nothing has gone too far. Nothing is too extreme at this particular moment, but my goodness, check that out. Check that view from Vince. Let's check it out for just a second. Wow, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Raymond asked, where are my buffalo chicken wings? Sadly, I do not have any buffalo chicken wings at this particular moment. Thank goodness. Wow.
Yeah, the buffalo may not be good for your tum tum today.
No. Yeah, we're doing soup. That's it tonight. Although, hopefully there'll be a soup place open. Check that out. Look at that right there. Wow. A little bit of scud there, Dan. You see it kind of rising up there. I can even do like a. I love that I'm in the background here because I can go like, whoa, check it out. Funnel. Like I'm here. I'm in the action. I'm actually chasing.
Gonna be a good day though.
Whoa,
East
turn
Mexico,
right,
West
Vince!
Texas.
Step on
Like a
it!
really good day
Step
down
on
there.
it! It's like I'm riding along right now.
Looks like you're riding a bicycle right now.
Yeah, I know. Whoa! Wait, how do I do a bicycle? Wait, I'm holding here, and then you can't see my knee. You can't see my, actually, does that kind of look like I'm riding a bicycle a little bit?
Yeah.
A little bit. Whoa! That car just blew by me! Holy crap!
Yeah, everyone
Whoa!
spam Stormcat 5 emojis as he's riding his bicycle.
Oh. Whoa, check it out. Look at that scud. I'm on a, yeah, I don't think we have a bicycle emote.
That's really gonna be all
I
over the
missed
place.
Dino Vince. I know. Oh, here, hold on, Farmer's Wife. I've got him. Hold on. He's right here. I've got him. Look, he's right here. Whoa!
Shit, I don't know if I want to go south.
Hi, it's me,
I'm
Dino
gonna go
Vince.
south. I feel like
How's everyone doing
it makes more
today?
sense to go south.
Hi!
Stuff up here to the north isn't doing
See,
it.
look, he's right here.
Go
He was just
south.
hiding behind the screen.
We can turn around.
I need
if
a
we have
shelf to like set him back here, but fortunately, I'm gonna set him right here. Don't worry, Dino Vince is he's always been here, and he's never going away. Don't anyone worry about that. Oh.
We got a tornado warning.
Ooh. All right, let's take this. Let's lock in, everyone. Tornado warning. Dan, you got that way faster than me.
Northeast Kansas.
National Weather Service
There it is.
has issued a new tornado warning.
Tornado warning for northeastern Atchison County in northeastern Kansas, southwestern Buchanan County in northwestern Missouri, northwestern Platte County in west central Missouri.
Unbelievable. So our first tornado warning of the day is not even close to where I was expecting it to be. That is up here in northeast Kansas, actually to the northwest of Kansas City. This includes Atchison, I think I'm pronouncing that right, Atchison, Kansas, and also Lewis and Clark Village, Missouri. So this is like half and half. If you guys know like the half and half creamer, oh whoops, I'll put it over here. Half and half creamer. This is like half in Kansas, half in Missouri. And actually, let me make this window like this, so you guys can see this a little bit better. There we go. So this is this new tornado warning actually is a radar indicated tornado warning, and it expires in about 24 minutes. So this storm's moving pretty fast, It includes the counties of northeastern Atchison, southwestern Buchanan, and northwestern Platte County. And this is all in west central Missouri and northwestern Missouri. So, as well as northeastern Kansas. Let's take a look at that rotation now. Let's see if we got... Ooh. I don't know, Dan. Let's look at the local radar. Sometimes... Yeah, there it is. Excuse me. Enjoyer says, yeah, this is a QLCS for sure. Here is our... Right in there is where your possible rotation is. I don't necessarily think it's too... Doesn't look too terrible at this particular moment, but this looks like a little spin up that they're probably... I mean, I would bet these every little storm along this line is probably going to have severe or tornado warnings from time to time tonight. This just happens to be our first. Let's take a look at the... Yeah, there's a little bit there. It's not... It's... I mean, I don't know, Dan. It doesn't look too concerning at this moment. And if we look at the local radar here, I'm not seeing any little notches yet. Looks like there's maybe one trying to form right here, but I'm not really seeing any notches develop just yet. So I'm not too terribly concerned. I still, if you are in this area and you are under a tornado warning, I would still get to shelter, as you should always do when you get a tornado warning.
Absolutely.
Yep. But the town of Atchison, if there'd be one point where I think there'd be like possibly something here, it'd be down here, right? Because you can... It's weird that there's just like... this is just like a dead zone where the winds are just calm. But, the winds on these lines, usually they'll because the winds are all pushing out this way. Sometimes on the line where they push out a little bit stronger than the parts of the north, that actually pushes the storm out a little bit. And then when you've got winds kind of wrapping up like this, that's when you can get that little rotation that spins up. And there's your QLCS tornado. We got Fuzzy in here as well. Welcome, Fuzzy. Oh gosh, Fuzzy is sick as well. Oh my goodness, me too. This is what the emotes look like to me. Face blue, spam shape, popcorn yellow striped smile. That's what the emotes look like to me. So sometimes I look at the chat and get really confused, and that was a specific instance where that occurred. I wonder if we can get any webcams up there. Let's check it out. I think Kansas actually has some pretty good traffic cameras. Let's check it out. Map view. Gosh, Fuzzy, I'm sorry that you don't feel great. It is not fun. And of course, actually, let me take all of the incidents off. Take the winter driving off. We're going to take the weather radio off. Wait, no, that's the weather radar. And we're going to put the cameras on. Tell me we've got one up here. Kickapoo? There's a town named Kickapoo. Oh my goodness. Okay, we do not have one up here in Atchison, unfortunately. This is probably the closest one we can get. And it's a still image. Not great. Oh, check that out. Beautiful shot there. Really, really tells us a lot about this particular storm. All right, I'll keep looking for cams here. For now, we do have a tornado warning, and okay, you can see the rotation a little bit better now. If there would be something, it would probably be down here, right to the south of Atchison. Is where you would have anything, right to the north of St. Pat's. But, wow. I'm not seeing anything. A little bit of a hook developing right there. It's trying. It's trying to force its way out. We'll see.
Yeah, and that's a pretty far ways from some of the radar sites. It's kind of out in the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah, I'm actually on the local radar.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Got a new severe thunderstorm warning. But yeah, this is on the local radar, which is you're right, Dan. I had to find, because all these rest of these radars are just too far. I'll tell you what, on this radar, this looks bad, but that's just noise. Actually, there could be something trying to develop down in there. We'll have to watch that. Let's look at, I think that's part of a storm. Yeah, it is. Yeah, actually, hold on. We're going to have to watch this southern. I know this is south of the current tornado warning right now, but there's definitely a little bit of rotation right here, right? Trying to develop right in there. You've got winds surging out like that. You've got some kind of winds sneaking their way in there. That little thing could spin up right there as well. Oh, wow.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
It's amazing how
Look
you
at that.
keep up with the severe thunderstorm warnings.
I know. It's insane. Wow. Look at Logan. Made it up on the big screen. We'd love to see that. Oh, man. You guys are way too kind. Guys, who in the chat, who's watching us on a big TV and who's watching us on a laptop or a phone? I'm actually curious. Let me know in the chat whether you're watching me on a phone or a big TV. I've always been curious what everyone prefers. Thank you, Logan, for sending that in. That's very kind of you. I'm on my desktop and curved monitor. You have a curved monitor, Confused Nugget? That is pretty BA, I'm not going to lie. Those curved monitors actually are awesome. Raymond's on a Motorola phone. I love that. Mama G, phone and TV. I love that as well. Is anyone watching us from a pool right now? I would love to be at somewhere like in a pool. Enjoy watching me at work while Slack. I love that. Big TV, fuzzy. Mama G, phone and TV. Love that. Guys, if you are watching us over on Twitter as well, first of all, thank you for joining us. I am Stormcat5, as you guys know. Go over to YouTube. Go to my profile on Twitter or X and look at my pinned tweet and click on that link that's up there and come on over to YouTube. We'd love to have you over here on YouTube. We're continuing to try to build our audience here. Plus, it's just a better experience for you guys as you get to hang out in the chat, hang out with these awesome people that are in the chat. We've got some unbelievably friendly people. We don't bite. I can promise you that. Unless we're eating nuggies, and then it's everyone for themselves, because the nuggies are there and then they're gone, and it's just like you gotta do what you gotta do to get the nuggies, but that's about it. Oh my goodness, Nikki's on the iPhone waiting for Leroy. If you guys don't know, Leroy is actually a salamander or a gecko, I believe, or / lizard. All right, so look in the radar here. Let's just look how these things have evolved here. And it looks like Vince is getting pretty dusty over there on his stream. But we have some isolated storms down here just to the west of Oklahoma City. This one is warned. That was our latest severe thunderstorm warning. And that actually could be a problem as it moves into a better environment. It's definitely strengthening. It's got a pretty good hail core now, so this thing kind of latch on. I mean, the fact that this is all by its little lonesome self down here has me a little bit worried. Not necessarily in the next 5-10 minutes, but the next 20 to 30. The more immediate threat up here is this storm near Kingfisher, which is pretty linear at this particular moment. We look at the velocity. I mean, it's you got really strong winds gusting this way, pushing out on this storm. So until these winds can kind of wrap up like this, it's just going to be a severe thunderstorm warning for now. But you do have some strong inflow working its way up here, as you can see by the red.
A thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Looks like we got a new severe thunderstorm warning as well. Where's that? Oh, up here. This is for this line up here. Let's go ahead and take a look at our tornado warning right now. Our only active tornado warning right now is moving through the town of Atchison right now. It still looks pretty linear, guys. Still looks has not really curled up anymore. You got winds pushing this way, winds pushing this way, winds pushing this way. You've got inflow kind of starting to wrap into some of these storms. But until this green can kind of wrap around this way, I don't think we're going to have a tornado just yet. But still take it seriously and act like there is a tornado if you're in the warning. Nikki says every nuggie for themselves. Wow. Carly, I'm going to be honest. I don't think I can take. I really don't think I can take spicy nugs tonight. I really don't. I don't think my body can handle it. I really don't. I'm gonna have to get soup. I'm gonna get a quick drink of water, Dan. Time for another joke by Dan. All right, you're up, Dan.
Okay, well, I'm thinking Brady probably needs to have some chicken nugget soup. What do you think? Or he could go and get some hot and sour soup. I see some comments in the affirmative. So what do you think? Is it chicken nugget soup or is it going to be hot and sour soup?
Dan, I heard both of those things. What are both of those?
Well, chicken nugget soup is something I made up. And hot and
I
sour
think there's chicken. I think there's chicken nugget soup.
Is there?
If there isn't, it needs to be a thing. I'll just say that right now.
Yeah, nugget soup, and then hot and sour soup. You can get that at the Chinese food restaurant.
Hot and sour soup.
It's actually really good.
Really? Is it like hot and sour chicken at all?
No. Never had it. Try it.
All right. You know what? Don't hate it till you try it, right? And our chat loves that. We might need to have an email for nugget soup. All right, they just dropped the tornado warning up here, guys. So no more tornado warning up here. So our only tornado warning is now gone, thankfully. Looks like sun is starting to set there on Vince. It is. Oh, they're a dirt roading right now. Let's check it in. That isn't too loud, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Vince is on a dirt road right now. He is. Oh gosh, that's actually why one of the reasons why I don't drive my own car, because it would just get so dusty.
Oh my God.
Plus, Dan, I think from playing Outbreak the game, we all know what would happen if I drove.
We haven't really had any rain out here, so.
I don't know that I've ever seen you drive.
But yes, but in game you've seen me drive, and we all know how that always ends.
Yeah, well, none of us can drive in the game.
Dan, I think I might be able to drive better in the game than I can in real life. I'm just gonna be honest. I would, yeah, it's not great.
I thought that Xbox controller would help me improve.
We just gotta do more reps, Dan. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Now, while we're waiting for something else, any other tornado warnings? I do want to mention something, right? We still have a pretty robust tropical threat, and we'll go right back to the radar in just a second, and we'll keep an eye on it in the top left corner of the screen. And we'll have that, and we'll also keep the warnings up as well. And if there are any warnings, we're going to hear it really fast. But in the latest, they still have this area at a 40% chance of development. Now, if you guys watched my short on YouTube, which I'm assuming this whole group did, but if you haven't, watch it. Not the Halloween. Well, watch the Halloween forecast video, because that's a hoot. And if you want to know your Halloween forecast, but also watch that short, because I go into detail about the couple of different scenarios that this system could have, right? And right now, at least with all the models I've been seeing, a lot of them still develop this system. And unfortunately, a lot of them have actually been trending towards this scenario 2, which is what, unfortunately would be the highest impact for the U.S. And a lot of the ensembles have been picking up on it. A lot of some of the other models have been picking up on it as well. But yeah, and we're going to have to go back to our radar in just a sec, because the southern cell, we're going to have to take a look at that in just a sec. But it looks like the most probable scenario at this point is we've got a high pressure that is here. And this high is going to direct these storms towards the Gulf. Now, at this particular moment, because it's November and because the water is going to be a little bit cooler up in the Gulf, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to blow up into a Category 5 hurricane. But it's just any storms, any sort of disturbances that make their way into the Gulf, it opens the door for something that I know none of us want. So that's the latest that I have at this moment. We're still going to watch this unfold over the next couple of days. We've got a long way to go. This system hasn't even formed yet. And once it does form, it's going to be way more apparent where it's going to go. I mean, we're talking about a week from now. But it's unfortunately, the season is not over yet. And we have hopefully this is the last system we have to watch. But hurricane season doesn't officially end till the end of November. So, I'm hoping this is kind of the last hurrah here, and it just kind of peters out. But I'm watching it closely, and I'll let you guys know if anything changes. We got a wall cloud now. Where? Is it this storm up here, Fuzzy, that you're talking about? No. Fuzzy, what storm has a wall cloud? Maybe this one? No, that one doesn't look that good. Maybe Kingfisher? Yeah, I think this is probably the storm. Let's see if we can get any cameras in Kingfisher. I thought I remember us being able to get something. Dan, remember Kingfisher from the previous streams?
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
I remember there was weren't you chasing in Kingfisher, Dan?
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Oh, Dan's gone. R.I.P. Dan. Poor Dan. Guys, now it's just you and me. Maybe he's just taking a break. Let me see if I can find Kingfisher here for us. Yeah. Fuzzy, is this the storm you're talking about? Because we still have some rotation. Oh, wow. Look at this shot from Vince. Wow. Look at that storm. Still pretty high based, but it's starting its act together a little bit. Wow. And Vince is actually Vince is a little bit to the north of our system that looks like it's rotating right now. It's out of control. Hey, Dan's back.
Hey, sorry about that. I kind of doing some meal prep too.
No problem, Dan. You do meal prep. What are you cooking?
I cooked chicken today.
Whoa! We're not talking about nuggies now, are we?
No, but I cut them up so they look like nuggies now.
Fantastic. So here's Vince right now, guys, on the storm that we just looked at. So I think the camera that we're looking at is looking directly into this particular storm, maybe even a little bit to the south. But Vince looks like he's going east, and it looks like his camera is pointed to the south. So yeah, Vince is looking right in here, that image that we're looking at right now. And looks like there's a little bit of something trying to develop. It still looks pretty, I mean, it's a line. Still a line of storms. Southern cell. Yeah. Fuzzy, the Kingfisher cell. Okay. Yeah. Here's the storm that Fuzzy's talking about. Right in here. So.
And Brady, to answer your question, I did chase near Kingfisher one night.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that. That was like when we were. Was that when you were thinking about chasing that tornado that went through that town and you couldn't get there?
No, I think this was like earlier. Earlier.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was earlier.
Because Phil was on that night too.
Yeah, he was. Confused Nugget cooked some fire burgers and bratwurst yesterday. Unfortunately, they went missing. What does that mean? Confused Nugget. They went missing?
Missing in someone's tummy.
Apparently. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Wow, look at this. Look at this shot from the Oklahoma City. This is actually looking due south. And these are, wow, check that car fly by there. That is a webcam looking south, right near our kind of storms of interest. It looks like completely blue skies to the south. And then this is just a classic day here where you've got nothing, no clouds at all, right to the south. And then you've got storms that fire up and produce these giant anvils. And if you would keep driving here all the way to the south, you'd have sunshine. But underneath the anvil, it almost looks like a different world. It's almost not completely dark yet, but much darker than it would be normally on a sunny day. Wow. And this camera that we're looking at is actually just to the east of Hennessy, which if we pull back up our radar, the camera that we're looking at is right in here. So that storm is we'll have to keep an eye on that camera. I'm going to keep it open because that storm is going to move right over top of that camera. And that's probably our closest webcam that we can get. This is a view from the north here of looking at that storm. And you can't really tell what's going on because it's just looks a lot lighter down there though, which would make sense. Okay. Wait, what? Confused Nugget says the burgers and brats vanished? So someone must have eaten them, right? We're not talking about someone stealing those. No shot, right? Oh. Gosh. All right, guys, we are up to 7 severe thunderstorm warnings, 0 tornado warnings. It's things are.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
As soon as I say that, we get another severe thunderstorm warning. So that would be, I think, 8. Our counter should go up in just a second. Now, has anyone, guys, tell me that you guys have all seen the Halloween forecast? If you haven't, I highly recommend you go over to our YouTube page and check this video out. Check out the Storm is Brewing one. That'll help you guys. I didn't mean to word it. Hopefully, I didn't word it too scary. But I go into the 3 possible scenarios you could get. But then this one, go to our YouTube page, watch this the Halloween forecast. I go into what you guys can expect on Halloween for your area, and we had a surprise guest on that forecast. The surprise guest was Darth Cat 5. So we had Darth Cat 5 that made an appearance there, and it was I'll put the link in the chat. But he's a close. I'm a close friend of Darth Vader, so Darth Cat 5 was able to make the journey. I highly recommend if you are curious about what the weather's going to be for Halloween, because there's a lot of people actually are depending on that. Because most of the time, at least I don't know, Dan, how it is for you, but in Ohio and in the Midwest generally, it's absolutely miserable for Halloween. I'm talking like 40s and rain. But is it usually that miserable down in Dallas?
Not usually.
Like, what's your average Halloween?
Oh, down here, I mean, it'll be maybe 75, 80, and comfortable.
See, that's not fair. That's just not fair. It's not fair, Dan. I want that.
We'll try to box them up and send it to you.
Guys, what's everyone else's normal Halloween weather? I'm assuming if you live anywhere in the Midwest, it's normally terrible. And I thought the Kansas City traffic cameras were better than what I'm seeing right now. These are all just still images.
The Oklahoma cameras have good quality. They just aren't many of them.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I found a video. Here's a camera we're looking at right now. This is I-70 at Topeka. Looks like we've got some rain that's occurring, and it's causing the video to lag a little bit. Oh, this is actually a cool shot. This is I-70 at Gage Boulevard. This is, if I would just show where this is generally at, this is near Topeka, Kansas, which is up here. So these storms are rolling through Topeka right now, where we do have a severe thunderstorm warning. This is what it looks like. That's actually a pretty cool shot. Got some CG in the frame here. People on their way home from work in other areas, looks like. I think we've got winds up to 60 miles an hour and quarter-size hail possible. Thank you, Nikki. That might have been for a different warning, but I think all the warnings are pretty similar at this particular moment for a lot of these storms. CG or lightning. I didn't see it hit the ground though. Wow. Storms around here, man, are just different than what we get in Ohio, unfortunately. Because I mean, look at this. That's just look at that anvil. This is Vince's feed now. That mega anvil that just is. Oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Check back in with the audio as well. Is this a dirt road still? No, it's not. I was gonna say I don't think I've seen Vince drive down one actual like paved road, but this is a welcome refresher for Vince. All right, let's go back to our other cam here. Right now, it just looks like a lot of rain right now for Topeka. Oh, I think I just saw CG in the center of the frame. I think I just saw it. Wow. Did you guys see that? Like, it was like 5 seconds ago. I think I'm going to just seen CG right in the center of that. Oh, gosh. I'm addicted to watching for CG lightning. Mama G saw it too. She saw it too. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's get one. Let's get another one. Whoa. Oh. Wow. Guys, Confused Nugget didn't see it. Oh. All right, hold on. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom. Nope. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh, wait. I got to refresh the video. Hold on. These cameras, I have to keep hitting refresh. Huge CG. Oh, ooh, there was a little one. There's a little one. God, Confused Nugget. You got to keep your eyes on the screen. All right. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Nope. Gosh darn it. Oh, there's a big flash. I like these big flashes here. Oh, there was another one. There was another big flash there. I feel like we need to play like background music when we're looking at the lightning. Wow. Guys, I think at some point I'm going to do a local in the hour. We've got a chat goal. I just figured out I create
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
New severe thunderstorm warning. I was testing around with the whole like the chat, the goals of I don't even know what those are. I just created one for the local in the hour. Oh, my timing is off? What do you mean, farmer's wife? My timing isn't off. Oh, massive. Wow. Oh my goodness. Confused Nugget posts something to his monitor setup. Are you kidding me? No way. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is that? That's a car. That's a steering wheel. Oh, Thunderstruck. Meg, I wish I could. I would get dinged by YouTube because I don't have a license. Confused Nugget has literally a steering wheel. That is insane. That is so do you like, will you just like surf the web and just like, all right, next page, next page, next page. Go to the right, go to the left. Do you control your computer with your wheel? That is awesome. But Confused Nugget, do you like surf the web with that? Or like, do you have a mouse, or is that your mouse? Is the steering wheel literally your mouse? Wow. That's unbelievable setup. So Confused Nugget's just going through Google and just like, that's awesome. Oh, we gotta refresh it. Oh no. Ooh, it actually looks like the storm has passed here in Kansas. All right. I'll keep an eye on these cameras here. Our OKC camera is still, the storm still isn't there yet. Now, just looking at the radar, it's still pretty linear right now. And these storms, these kind of scattered storms to the south are still kind of struggling. A brief weak tornado was reported south of Kingfisher, Oklahoma.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Oh. So guys, we've got a total of 10 severe thunderstorm warnings. So far, guys, it's been the night of the severe thunderstorm warning. We've only had one tornado warning. Thankfully, so far at least, on stream. It was for this storm up here that just pushed through that's pushing through St. Joseph right now as we're speaking. Let me see if I can find any Missouri traffic cameras. Missouri. Guys, if it is your first time here, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out tremendously. And if you are here, go ahead and share it with your friends. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Share it with anyone that will listen. Let's look at these traffic cameras here in Missouri. Okay, this is a little bit better. Traffic cameras. There we go. Oh, look. You can look at the recent tweets here from the Missouri Department of Transportation. How cool. Okay, let's see if I can find a camera up here with this storm. Oh, whoa. Check that out. Look at that view. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'm going to make it bigger. Wow. Guys, look at that. You see that? Gosh, how do I make it bigger? That's the biggest I can do. Let's go full screen. Look at that view, guys. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Guys, that is a full-on shelf cloud. Look at that. Look at that shelf right there. That is so cool. Hey, Sarah. Sarah's back. Look at that. Look at that shelf cloud, guys. That's rolling through right there. I mean, look at this edge over here. See that edge right there? Wow. Right there. That's like the edge of this massive, massive shelf cloud. It looks like it's buffering. Now's not the time to buffer. Come on. Oh my goodness. Time to refresh. Oh my gosh. It's making me do it all over again. Just got to turn off all these. We got to turn off all of these filters here so I can see.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Turn on cameras. So this camera that we're looking at, guys, this is north of Kansas City. And this is near St. Joseph. So this is the storm that's rolling into St. Joseph. And it's buffering. While it's buffering, I'll pull up the radar here and show you what this storm is. And it's this storm right here that's rolling through St. Joseph as we speak. And I'm going to try to find a different camera while that one buffers. That was a cool shot. Oh my gosh. This is a frightening view. I don't know what's going on with that camera. That's just got to be a lighting issue, right? There's no way it's that dark. Connor's back. Welcome back, Connor. Looks like all of these have their hazards on. I think that's just a factor of being just the lighting. It's pitch black outside my house in Tennessee. Wow. All right, I'm trying to find a better camera here to show you that shelf because that was a cool shot. I can't believe that was not working anymore. See if I can find one a little bit off to the east. Nope, not yet. All right, well. Oh, goodness. So that's what we got right now, guys. We've got a total of 10 severe thunderstorm warnings. One right here. One right here in north of Kansas City. We've got another one here just to the north of Topeka. And actually, we're going to check back in with our, let's check back in with our top cams here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at the Oklahoma City camera right above me. Just massive anvils that are showing up on that camera. I could probably pull that camera up and make it bigger. Wichita, Kansas is getting hammered right now. They just got hammered by a storm. Kansas City still's got these storms pushing their way. So the Oklahoma City camera right now is picking up these cells right over here. Those are those big tall anvils that you're seeing. Just a beautiful shot. Wow. I love the train cams. I really do.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Wow. West of Memphis. Yeah, I don't think there's any storms in Memphis right now, which is good. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's getting dark. It's dark here in Ohio, so unfortunately that's just how it is. Gosh, look at that. Look at those cams. Got a pretty big hail core here, right here, in just east of Dover. I bet they're getting some rather large hail. And this is actually the storm that Vince is on right now. So hopefully this thing doesn't catch up to him. Looks like he's stair-stepping this road right here. Vince is going to stair-step this road. And my guess is he's going to try to make it to Highway 35 so he can go north or south. And yeah, this warning is, this is a 70 miles an hour on this particular warning near Crescent. We've got some really strong winds, 70 miles an hour. Ping pong ball sized hail, that's for sure. There's an ad. No, Connor. Oh, not the ad. Yeah, just hopefully just mash that skip button. Oh. Oh my goodness. So this storm that we're looking at right now, this is a little bit when you have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, that's kind of like one step above the regular warning that you get, right? Kind of the base warning is like 60 miles an hour, hail of 1 inch. This is 70 miles an hour and hail at 1.5 inches. So this storm is a little bit stronger than the ones that we've seen. And of course, that is the one that Vince is on. It's G-Nug sized hail. I would agree with that. It is definitely G-Nug sized hail for sure. Oh, getting some pics here. Wow. Mama G, are you chasing right now? We got some pics right now from Mama G. We'll share these real quick. Let's go to the big screen. So these are, Mama G sent these in. Wow, check this out. So this was about 15 minutes ago near Watonga. Oh, Dan, no problem, Dan. Thank you for joining us, Dan. Guys, everyone spam Agent Dan emotes in the chat. Thank you, Dan, for joining us tonight. If you remember, spam those Agent Dan emotes in the chat. Okay, so this was near Watonga, which I think is in Oklahoma, right, Mama G? I believe so. So Mama G sent these in. Oh, Dan is the man. He's the absolute. He's just a winner, you know. He just gets it. All right, so these were from Oklahoma about 15 minutes ago. This is one photo that was taken. Let's take. Ooh, wow! Look at this one, guys. See that green right there, right above my head? That is hail. That is a beautifully looking storm. Man, I should be there. I want to be there so bad. Gorgeous storm. Wow, look at that. Little clear slot there right in here. Rain-free base. A little bit of a lowering right there trying to form. You got your rain, you got your outflow right here. That is gorgeous. Are you chasing right now, Mama G? Wow. Look at that. Little bit of a lowering right here. A little bit. It's trying right in here. Definitely trying to form a wall cloud there, but nothing is formed just yet. Oh, your guys are okay. Cool. Thank you, Mama G, for sending those in. Those are awesome pictures. Oh, those are okay. That's about an hour ago. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at Vince. And while I do this, I'm actually going to use the restroom. This is a good. Wow, look at that shot. All right, I'll put Vince's audio on for just a second, and I'll be right back.
Commercial radio and television outlets or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 696, effective until midnight Central Daylight Time Thursday. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma, Lincoln, and Pottawatomie. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are...
Well, I don't know, folks.
Including tornadoes, large hail and damage.
Affirmative.
Stay tuned to know what weather
Never mind, I
reveals,
can't mute.
commercial radio and television outlets
You lose the audio.
or
I'll be right
internet
back.
sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe...
Good over here. We still have a full tank if you want us to head towards 60
Blaine County,
Arthur.
northwestern Oklahoma, northwestern Canadian County,
Clear,
Oklahoma, until
just drive that perimeter, make sure nothing's going on, and then when you're done there, you can...
daylight time. A severe thunderstorm was located 6 miles
10-4.
northwest of Okarche, moving northeast at...
President Brush 6, go for Central, shows en route to County Road 69 in MacArthur.
And 60 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Kingfisher, Hennessy, Okarche,
I don't know what you guys think, but
Omega, and Lacey.
it's pretty, but I just don't, I don't know if this is gonna do it. We got plenty of time to sit here and watch. In fact, I wonder if I can get a better
Y'all are
view
good
of
with
this.
Head back to the station, get filled up.
Severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Kingfisher County in central Oklahoma.
Clear, we'll head to the station, get filled up.
Northwest
We'll just keep responding from there in case plus if you need us.
southeastern Garfield County in northern Oklahoma until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:32 p.m. Central Daylight
Jeez,
Time.
guys, I don't know. I didn't think this was going to be this pitiful today, but that's all right.
Moving northeast at 40
I actually thought we were going to
miles
have some sort of a tornado risk, but man, this just really shit the bed on us.
miles an hour wind gusts.
13, 6, no.
This is
Or if you need anything else.
The following impacts are expected. People and animals
Or thank you.
outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include
And I'm back.
Cary, Cover,
Another report of ground.
Hey, Amy.
It's gonna be 1779.
Uh-oh, Amy's in the chat. Amy alert, Amy alert.
floor of a building.
What a gorgeous view. Gosh, that would be so That would be just gorgeous to chase that. Caitlin, oh, Caitlin's back as well. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get dinner. The problem is I won't be able to get nuggies because I'm gonna have to get soup tonight. Oh, Connor, we're glad to have you, brother. Amy, I am actually afraid. I know, Carly. I know we should chase. I got it. You guys got to tweet at him. Tweet at him. Ping him.
Thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Oh, Amy, new member. Oh, you're so kind, Amy. Thank you, Amy. You guys are gonna have to. You're gonna get Vince. You gotta ping him, tweet at him, do whatever you can. Spam him in Discord. Tell him next time he goes chasing to pick me up. Well, look at this view. Unbelievable view. Oh, it got hacked. I'm sorry to hear that, Amy. That's not fun. That is never fun. We're probably going to have to do local in the hour in a little bit, right? It's too good not to. It's a beautiful storm right now that we're looking at. So far, though, we have not had the tornado action. Oh yeah, Mama G, that would be fun. We have not had the tornado action that we expected, which is good. That's good news so far. I'm looking at my cam, see if I can find anything.
Chase work hour and just like a hotel in El Reno or something.
I mean, that's just a gorgeous view. Binja Ninja, let's twist again like we did last summer. What does that even mean? Binja Ninja. What does that even mean? I'm looking through these cams right now to see what we got, see if we got any good webcams. This one is from the storm that just rolled through. So far we've I've seen on Twitter, I've seen look up 4 messages prior. Oh, what did one tornado say to the other tornado? Oh my. That joke might make me throw up. that joke literally might make me throw up. Oh my gosh. So far, guys, this is where Vince is right now. I'm gonna go back and show you guys. Vince is looking at this storm right here. This is where he is. This is what he's looking at. That was the view that we just saw. Carly, don't worry, I won't. Sam Cook song. I don't know who Sam Cook is. Binja Ninja. I really don't. It's a great code name, by the way, too. I definitely can't tell who you are by your profile picture. Let's take a look at the rotation here. And yeah, there's a little bit right there. Maybe a little bit of reds going away from the radar, so a little bit of inflow there. Carly, do not worry. I'm not gonna be doing that on camera. It's an old. Oh, I know. Listen, I do have an old soul for sure. All right, so what I'm doing now, guys, is I'm going around the different areas. I'm seeing if there's any storms that look concerning. Right now, there is not anything that looks too concerning We've got 8 severe thunderstorm warnings, 0 tornado warnings, which is a good sign. I'll probably be streaming for another 30 minutes to an hour here. I'm starting to fade a little bit. I am still sick, so I wanted to get on and just I wanted to get you guys through this risk. And it seems like it's really not. It hasn't panned out yet, but these storms to the south is probably what's going to be the highest there. Although, guys, it's messy. It's really messy down here. There's some spin ups trying to happen, but there's not much at this point. Oh gosh. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, it's like Reed was saying, it's the November plague. All right, let's see if I can find any of these interesting cameras here. I'm trying to find you guys some good shots here. A really good camera that I was looking at is, I think it broke. Unfortunately. Our one storms are kind of getting close to I-35. Let's see if I can. I know there's a bunch of cameras on I-35. Let's see if I can find anything there. Oh gosh, you guys got to stop talking about that in the chat. I can't take that. For estimated Oklahoma, Caleb, what do you want to look at? Let's take a look at our train cameras there. Look at that. Kansas City is completely engulfed in a thunderstorm right now, it looks like, because their camera is dark. Oklahoma City still picking up those. I mean, that's just a gorgeous shot, guys. I'm gonna have to pull that up big screen. That's just beautiful. Yeah, Caleb, I've seen what you're talking about. I will say this: the HRRR is just it has not handled this event well so far. It said it was going to be mostly discreet, and at this point, it's all just been a line. So I think our biggest threat's probably going to be overnight with spin-ups along the line. Yeah, check this out, guys. I'll put this on full. Look at that. I mean, look at that, guys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. You see lightning in there. Oh, that is so cool. Wow. Look at that. It's like we're there. Unbelievable shot. Turn on the sound a little bit. Oh, you guys can't hear the sound. Hold on. Let me add it. Adding the sound as we speak. Okay. Can you guys hear that sound, hopefully? Wow. Look at that. Are you kidding me? That is gorgeous. I hope a train doesn't come along and ruin this shot. I could watch that for hours. Oh, I need to be turned this way. It's weird because my monitor is pointed this way where I'm looking at it, but if you guys see on stream, it looks like I need to be looked like this. I guess I'll just... Oh, okay, you cannot hear. Hold on. I got you. Now you should be able to hear. So what do you guys think? Should I look this way and actually look at it, or should I pretend to look this way so it looks more realistic? mean, that's just gorgeous. You can even hear the rumbles in the distance, guys. Wow. Those are big. I tell you what, guys, those are big time storms. I mean, I'm actually gonna take a clip of that.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. Connor wants me to pretend. All right, Connor, I'm gonna pretend. Wow, what a view! I can't even see it right now because it's over there. But what a view! I need to get like a lawn chair and just relax. I'm going to take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of this and post it. Maybe one of the mods can take a quick recording of this and post it on Twitter. Because I'm gonna take a. Oh wait, I'm actually gonna be pointing at it. I'm trying to take a screenshot right now. There we go. That is just, I mean, just gorgeous. Doesn't get much better than that, guys. Hang on, guys. I'm just posting something. Could you imagine that, like, just being there right now?
Post Malone is back.
I don't want an ad. Sorry about the ads, guys. Could you imagine? Caleb is right. Could you imagine driving into that thing? There's more lightning there too. You're just driving north into that, like, literal spaceship. Gosh. Now, I would literally, if I was chasing, I'd literally just park and just watch this from afar. Because I think this is as good, if not better, than anything we're seeing underneath of it. It's so cool. I agree, Caleb. It's so cool. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is your CG show right here, guys. There has not been any new tornado warnings at this point, guys. We still only have severe thunderstorm warnings. Just looking for like a huge sea. Oh, big time lightning there. I will rate the view. Connor, I agree, my friend. It's like we're there. I need to get my lawn chair. Just chillax. Smoking bear. This is near Oklahoma City, by the way. Should probably look this way. Wow. Look at the lightning just coming out of the cloud like that. I mean, that is just, and then there's clear skies just to the south. Wow. This little notch right here needs to move. Oh, big time CG. That's just gorgeous. Why is the camera quality? Well, so Caleb, what we have been looking at most of the show has been web traffic cameras. So those are run by basically the state governments. So they're not going to be high definition HD cameras. These cameras that we're having now are not traffic cameras. These are separate traffic cameras. This is like a subscription that I pay for. And so these cameras are better quality than those traffic cameras. So that's why. Wow. It's so easy. I completely agree. It's $5 a month. I mean, so guys, what we're looking at now is this just gorgeous shot of this thunderstorm. This is near Oklahoma City, and these storms are pretty electrical. I mean, oh yeah. That's gorgeous.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Oh wait, I'm actually gonna be pointing at it. I'm trying to take a screenshot right now. Wow. There we go. That's gorgeous. Oh, I see what you're saying, Mama G. Okay. I'll keep an eye out, Mama G. Keep it on the stream. I'll put it on if we get anything.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Guys, this was the camera that we looked at earlier. Wow. That was completely light out now. I mean, these storms are. This is actually underneath of the storm that we're looking at from afar. So the storm that we're looking at from afar on the right, over here, what we're looking at the center part of the screen is basically underneath of it. And wow, it's like we're about to get hammered pretty good. That's crazy. You heard something loud, yeah. Me too. Let's take a look back at the radar here and see if we got anything cooking. Then we'll go. Actually, I don't know if I can leave this. Del Mar! What's up, Del Mar girl? Thank you for joining us. I'm so happy you're here. We've got everyone here. We've got the whole fam. We've got Dino, we've got Vince the Dino. He's now purple. He's checking out these storms right now. Whoa! Oh, he wants to go to the lightning. He wants to go over to. Oh! He fell. Oh goodness. Sorry about my nasal sounding voice. I am just getting over a cold. Or trying to get over a cold. But look at that. I mean, this thing's getting more electrical. Look, guys, you see this little updraft? New updraft developing right there. That is just beautiful. Hayden! Welcome, Hayden. Crochet. Connor, where are you going? Whoa. Farmer's wife. He was green before, but because of the green screen behind me, if he's green, he won't show up. So I had to paint him purple so that he could actually show up on stream. Oh, Connor was joking about saying bye. Oh, you can't do that to me. All right, we'll pull this back up in just a second. Let's Oh my goodness, Vince has got a crazy view. We'll go to Vince in just a second. So interestingly enough, guys, these storms out in front, that's a little concerning. These are probably going to be these could be tornado producers. A little discreet stuff, a little discreet action out front of that line. Yeah, I don't love that. But right now, guys, so this is, gosh, oh my goodness, Vince's shot is unbelievable. We're gonna come back to this too. I'm gonna put this camera. Oh my gosh, this is going crazy. Gonna mute that for now and just put that up here and keep an eye on that cam. But wow. So just to show you where Vince is, that camera in the bottom right corner of the screen. So Vince is here near Crescent. He's right here looking directly into this storm, right there. Look at that hail core. That is a massive, I mean, this says dollar-sized hail. I would not be surprised if it's greater than that. So just a nasty storm here that is not really rotating that whole lot. It's an embedded supercell here. There's maybe a little bit of a notch up here, but still just a severe thunderstorm warning right now at this point. And gosh, there's a lot of CG. Look at the bottom right corner of the screen. The cell heading for Piedmont. Could drop a tornado. I'll have to check that one out. But right now, it's still a broken line, guys. Still, all of this is all just pretty linear. If we put this in motion here, the trend for all this has been unbelievable. CG we're getting there has been to be pretty linear. And I tell you what, this storm has just been kind of trying. See that little notch develop there? Look, watch this. Look what I'm right in there. That little notch. Watch this. Watch the last couple of frames. Look right there. See that? This is trying. This is trying to rotate here, to drop something. But then watch what it does in the next couple frames after that. It's not as pronounced. So this storm is trying to rotate here. It's trying to develop a notch. Hasn't done anything yet. The storm to the south that Vince is on is also not rotating as much as the one to the north, actually. Let's put Vince on the big screen real quick, and we'll listen in. A ton of CG here. Wow. Looks like Vince is he's driving east now to get away from this thing, I think. To stay ahead of it. These have a ton of lightning. A bunch of lightning with these storms. Got all these traffic cameras that I'm monitoring here, guys, as well. Trying to see if I can find you any good shots. Wow, look at that. Huge CG. Massive. Oh, my goodness. All right, I'm checking all these cams, see if I can find us a good shot. Nope.
I know there's some storms going up over by
Nope.
Tulsa, but guys, those are 2 hours east of us. That's just those are out of the ball game for us.
I have to wait till this gets to I-35. Take a look at our train cams there. We'll keep the train cam in the top right corner, as you guys can see some beautiful lightning there. But this is what our radar looks like currently. Still no tornado warnings. Absolutely zilch tornado warnings at this particular point. These storms out in front and Bartlesville. If you guys remember the stream, Barnesdale. If you guys remember the stream, this was a couple months ago. These Barnesdale was hit particularly hard with a tornado that touched down there. And that was a strong tornado. So, folks, this is the last thing I want to see. I see these little developing little. It's kind of arcing like that. It's not good. Got these little isolated supercells out in front. Hopefully this line can catch up before these do anything. This line needs to chug off to the east to catch up to these things. Actually, it was a similar situation where you had these isolated things developing out in front, and the line eventually did catch up to that storm in Bartlesville, and it actually almost saved the town, or part of the town. It's very similar. I'm getting severe flashbacks. Got the booming going on at my house in Wisconsin. Wait, you guys are having storms in Wisconsin? No shot. Oh, yeah, look at that. A ton of rain up in Wisconsin right now. Look at that. That just stinks, because that just means, it's coming my way. I don't like that. Kansas City. So Kansas City is actually about to get in on the action here with this line of storms. That's moving Kansas City's way. The tornado threat for Kansas City doesn't look as bad as it did earlier. We're going to have a line of storms move through. And the good news is that line, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the Oklahoma camera keeps getting better and better and better. I'm going to have to go back to that in just a second. No, I know. I never get anything. But I don't like cold fronts, because it means it's about to get cold tomorrow, and I hate that. I don't want it to get cold. Let me see if I can find a camera in Kansas City. That'll be good. Look at this is actually insane. Look at that camera. Do you guys see that? That is literally a screenshot from one of the traffic cameras. That, first of all, that looks like art. Let me put this full. That literally looks like art. That is insane. So that camera took a still shot of rain passing through the air. Holy Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. That is just gorgeous. That is a traffic camera, guys, that was able to catch that. Wow. I'm going to tweet that out, actually. Whoa, check that out. Now look at that now. Wow. That's the before and after right there. These updates update pretty regularly. That is so cool. See, I'm scrolling through these traffic cameras trying to find a good one. A lot of these don't have video, which is a bummer. Some do. I'm trying to get these storms as they're going into Kansas City. Let's see if I can find. Well, that would be a good video. There's downtown. No video. Whoa. What just happened? All of my screens just went. Whoa. Sorry, guys. I don't know what just happened. All my screens just disappeared. There we go. Okay, we're back. All right, I'll keep looking for the cameras here. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pull this back up and go full again. Wait, which one? Oh my goodness. Which one do we want to look at? I think the one on the right. Yeah, definitely the one on the right. It's the same cam, guys. Same cam with the same storm. Oh my goodness, that's just gorgeous. Both? Oh, gee, hold on. Let's see if I can get both. Let's see if I can get both up here. Gosh. Mama G's just like, let's get them all. How do I... Where's the second one? I can't go full screen. I don't want to share it. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Let's try and zoom in. That's not going to work. All right, that's not going to work. Mama G, I could, if I could prepare a view, that would work. But I don't have time. Let's just watch this for now. All right, I'm gonna go drink a water real quick and be right back. Gosh, my voice is just absolutely just getting chalked. Unbelievable view here, though, guys. Be right back. I gotta fill up my water bottle. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Guys, I'm starting to tank a little bit. Whoa. Oh, look at that. Go, look at that. Guys, look at that airplane. Wait, you don't see it yet. You're about to see it. Look at this. Are you kidding me? See that? It's like a helicopter or something. Wow. I mean, that guy's got some cojones. That is like, tell me that thing's not going to fly in there.
Thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Tell me he's not going to fly in there. Oh no, what's going on with the camera? Don't tell me he's going to fly into that thing, right? Like, we're smarter than that. Like, it's 2021. Wow. See, I'm so confused. It's 2024, like, we're not flying into that thing, right? No shot. Wow. Oh, maybe he's just flying around the periphery of it. There's no way he's going in, right? Could you imagine being in that, whatever... It's either a helicopter or an aircraft right now. Could you imagine being in that? I mean, that'd be incredible, but also terrifying. It could be. Yeah, Randy, it could be the Channel 9 TV helicopter for sure. I mean, those guys are those guys are going for a wild ride right now. That is ludicrous. Oh, he didn't go in. Confused Nugget says, literally me in the Microsoft Flight Simulator in 2020. Randy says it could be the Channel 9 helicopter. What a wild. Fuzzy, power off and parry. If I was in there, if Connor says if I was in there, I would yell. I think I would probably yell too. Lithium battery in Michigan has it? Oh wow, that's not good. That is not good. All right, we'll keep. Whoa, oh no, let's look at this other cam. See if this other cam is. See the other camera is like lower, like way lower quality. For whatever reason, I don't understand. You can see more of the lightning, but you can't see as much of the. Can't see as much of the storm. What would I yell? I think I would yell, "There's a storm! Lightning!" I would be yelling like CG! Whoa! CG over there! Oh my goodness. So yeah, this camera's not as good of quality, it doesn't look like. Unfortunately. I would yell, "We're going into the storm." I would probably, Connor, I would probably yell that as well. I'd be like, CG, whoa, or I got a point, whoa, CG. Guys, it's like I'm riding on the train tracks right now. I love it. All right, let's go back to, let's get a radar check. And then, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm tanking pretty fast here. I wanted to get you through at least 8:30, and there's definitely not a non-zero threat, but I'm definitely gonna have to probably end early, unfortunately. So I'm very sorry about that, but I am tanking, and this threat isn't materializing, which is good. Gosh, I'm looking at other streamers, and they're doing what we've been doing for months now with the traffic cameras and everything, and the train cameras now. Guess copying is the best form of flattery, right? Whoa, check. Oh gosh, I tell you what, guys. Okay, so quick quiz here. What are these things that we're seeing on radar right now? Does anyone know? Say it in the chat. What do you guys think? These signals that we're getting down here. These like little like beams almost. Hayden says Canadian radar beams. Randy says rabbit trails. Does anyone else have a guess at what these things are? Oh gosh, I gotta sneeze. Anyone else have a guess at what these things? So, what these things are? Because the people on Twitter are gonna have a field day with these. These are gonna be like the storms. And this is fully a line. If I had to bet, so essentially, guys, these are hail spikes. So as the radar beam in Wichita, because we're looking at the radar beam in Wichita, as the radar beam passes through these storms and hits this like big hail, it is Twitter. It's aliens. But as the radar beam hits these storms, right, as it shoots out, hits the storm, and then bounces back, some of it actually scatters through the storm. So right here where you got this big hail core, the radar beam hits it and then scatters out the other side, and it looks like this, right? So someone who doesn't know radar would actually look at that and say, that is that's hail, or that's not hail. That's the government, steering a lot of the hurricanes. That was actually what a lot of them would say about like the radar and it, like them steering hurricanes and stuff like that. So people will look at that and think, because that is weird. Like there's no rain down there. That is just a complete like ghost signal right there. So people look at that and be like, oh, it's people messing around with the weather. And I can see how they can come up with that, but that's actually just hail. So guys, looking at this threat, and I think we're probably gonna wrap. You guys have all been awesome. But looking at this threat, I think right now it's all gone pretty linear, and you've got basically a line from Kansas City all the way down just to the west of Oklahoma City, and along that line, you're going to have a tornado threat for sure. You're going to have a non-zero tornado threat for the next several hours. So you could get a spin up, but I mean this is a line of storms, so this is going to be QLCS. It's going to be mostly those quick spin ups. You can get a stronger tornado for sure, but I think the biggest tornado threat right now is these right here. These isolated storms out in front of all this big line. That's your. Where did my mouse go? Why does my mouse just disappear? Okay, there it is. That is probably your biggest threat right now. Look at this. Yeah, see Bartlesville right there. See, I mean, guys, you always see me draw on this map, right? Look at that. There's our whale. So this is oh gosh, Smoking Bear. Love those emotes. So this is where probably our biggest. I know these storms don't look too impressive, but in the short term, this is probably where our biggest tornado threat is. And then behind it on the line is where the non-zero tornado threat is going to be. It's going to be a noisy night for a lot of folks in Kansas and in Oklahoma, where this line of storms is going to continue to push through. And then at Halloween, tomorrow, you actually are going to get another line of storms that's going to push through. Let me just pull it up real quick. And guys, once again, I am sorry that I'm going to be ending early like this. I normally don't do this. I'm not feeling good. And I will, and also this threat is kind of diminished. So guys, this is tomorrow. We have a much lower threat of severe weather. Much lower threat of severe weather tomorrow. This is Halloween, and we're going to get the cold front. That same cold front that's causing all of those storms is going to slide its way into Indiana, southern Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, western Tennessee, and that's going to give us some possibly strong storms tomorrow, but nothing like today. Good night, Connor. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for joining. Connor, if it's your first time, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so next time I'm live, you join in. But this line of storms tomorrow is going to make trick or treat probably a little bit wet for some. I think probably the biggest chance for rain is going to be in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee. Watch that Halloween video. Hopefully that'll give you some good stuff there. And these storms, guys, are going to pack these storms are going to pack a serious punch overnight. We've got a PDS severe thunderstorm warning. This is a destructive storm with winds of almost 80 miles an hour. So really, I mean, these storms are going to pack a punch, even though they're not dropping tornadoes left and right. They're still going to have strong winds, still going to have everything, all the hazards the next couple of hours. And guys, I'm sorry about no local on the Meow. I'm sorry about ending early.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
But I do got to go rest. And you will see me here doing Outbreak on the next one. And I'm going to be watching the weather like a hawk. I'm going to be watching the tropical weather. I'm going to be watching the severe weather over the next week. And I think the biggest story probably this next week is going to be the tropics. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. I'll be keeping an eye on it. I'll be making video updates as I can throughout the next week, trying to cover all of that's going on, especially the tropical stuff, because we do have a pretty decent chance of something developing and heading into the Gulf. Guys, every single one of you is amazing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me tonight. And please, if you do live, I know a lot of you probably don't, but if you do live in Oklahoma or Kansas, keep a weather radio with you tonight. It is going to be a noisy night. It is going to be it's probably a severe laden night with a lot of warnings, possibly some tornado warnings. If you do get one, make sure you take shelter. But thank you guys again. Every single one of you in the chat is amazing. Head on over to Vince's stream. Give him a lot of love. Give him a lot of support. And I will see you on the next one, everyone. Thank you for joining. Wait, I gotta get this guy. Ready? Bye. Wow, I can't even do the voice. My voice is so chalked. Bye, everyone. It's me, Vince the Dino. Bye. See you, everyone. Peace out. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, mods. You guys are the best. Vince the Dino is sick. You're right. Oh my God, I'm so bad at seeing.